The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for. That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd and 3 now. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Dak throwing again. Well, there's another one to Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Prescott now on third down. He's running for it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Broke through the tackle, and he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Dak now from the gun. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he is down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Dak to the air here. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The tackle by Christian Roseboom. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Young throwing here. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Carolina in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dak off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So some shuffling in the backfield as Williams leaves injured. And tasked with filling the void, here comes Miles Sanders. And he gets the carry. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go right back to Sanders. Oh, he dropped that defender. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys hold a 16-point lead in the 1st.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Dowdle now to return it. Jukes one defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young on the play action. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Young's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Panthers first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Counterplay, Hubbard. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. This time it's a passing play. He can run it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
14 yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Dowdle has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Panthers 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
To number 1, Jalen Tolbert. It's a gain of 32. And a Cowboy first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. the trusty tight end.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Here's Dak. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
24, Panthers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He keeps it and takes off. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Young to throw. Able to find Renfro here. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Young to throw it. He gets this one to Horn. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Go, Dowdle. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. They've got first down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sanders running dead ahead. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Sanders once more. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
48-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey
now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Renfro on the catch. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Hubbard on the give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They put a receiver in motion here left. It's Young. The throw here on first. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. You're not going to make this one. Here's Hubbard. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Receiver in motion, going left. Young to throw here on 3rd. He's running for it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's good.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers drop the lead back to 13.
Panthers 14.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort.
26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers with a long ways to go for a score. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Young throwing here. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 41. To the air, yet again, Young. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
McMillan on the slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Young again. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Again, it's Young. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to within 6.
Cowboys 27, Panthers 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Prescott here from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing again, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This 42 yards from the right half. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Dukes out a one-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. Escape avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. here to Sanders. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Prescott to sneak in. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On the give, it's Sanders. Juke the defender. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They go right back to Sanders. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Dak off the play fake. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When that play caller decides run-pass option, you're not thinking a sack, especially on 3rd down. Give it and run it. And if you're going to throw it, boy, you got to get the ball out of your hands.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. 2nd and 3 now. Here he goes on the bootleg. He finds Sanders. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun is Prescott. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Dak throwing again. Gets him. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. Get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. He set up the screen here to Lamb. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away.
34-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
Makes the score.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Dowdle now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
1st and 10.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Sam
So out now
Bronson
comes the
in punt
punter.
formation for
And he'll try to hit
Carolina.
this one well. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Prescott now off the play fake. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Dak. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Harvard gets it to start the drive. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 24. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Kaiir Elam. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the pistol, it's Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Young to throw it. And he's brought down at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Sanders. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now a run by Sanders. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Outright, Liggett makes the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Textbook hitch route. He's hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Up the middle, Hubbard. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. got his man. This is McMillan. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 15.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up first and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hubbard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. It's Hubbard again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now from back at the 7. Here's third and goal. Here's Young to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
33, Panthers 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Sanders running dead ahead. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Here's Sanders once more. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Dak now from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
And a Cowboy first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll run with Sanders. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Prescott here from the gun. He's running for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
From the 33 on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. A run here with Sanders. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12.
40. Panthers 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is ETN. Jukes one defender, and he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Looking to throw, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They run again with Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Stepping up, and he's going to run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. There's Dowdle straight up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Young looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Fitzgerald sends this through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Young. This throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gonna give now to Dowdle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
Panthers 35. Ryan Fitzgerald.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. Dukes out a 1-stop. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, Cowboys.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dak throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
No couple are happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Motioning the tight end now. On the counter, Dowdle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff here to Sanders. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Sanders. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll throw it. He finds Pickens left side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd.
2 yards on the
And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 48. covered just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw it. He lofts it deep left. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now.
Panthers 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trail by 15. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He completes it in traffic. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.